I've never had tea. Lucretius, actually, it might be Lucretius, actually. I don't even know what to make of that. That's like someone telling me they've never seen the moon. In fact, I'd probably believe that person more. Never had tea. That's not even possible. You're lying. We'll just make this look a little bit more presentable. And then we're going to go away. And I will allow chat to witness the automation while I'm off getting hydrated and checking in on my pets. It's good enough, I think. I'm not even really sure why we're taking it back this far. I think at this point we need to start getting the conveyors and seeing how many conveyors it's going to take. Also, the water pipes are going to be rough. Because I'm going to need to make sure that we've got enough water pressure down here to make everything work. Okay. At this stage, there is a part of me that does want to have those concrete pillars. Especially on these corner sections. There. I don't know. But again, this is going to be an open mine, so it's not going to be that bad, I don't think. What's the moon? Does Etal actually keep you in a cellar? If Etal were to invite some guests around for an evening of fine dining and entertainment, if one of those guests, for example me, went down to the wine cellar and drew out the impossibly labeled bottle of wine, like, you know, 3 AD, would that cause some sort of secret passage to open up? Possibly pregnant with traps for the first, I don't know, 100 meters that eventually led to your dungeon? Is this why so many of Etal's chatters do not know what the moon is and haven't had tea? Does he starve you of tea because he knows that would give you the strength to escape? Is this how it goes? Oh, they have multiple paths. Oh, okay. I mean, that's reasonable to expect from a man of such class as Italics. It definitely wouldn't just have a linear path to the dungeon. A couple of dead ends, maybe, you know, terminated by dead in more than just the metaphorical sense. A cask of avocado. Oh my god, well played. I woke off for 5 minutes and you were talking about tea. I get back and you're still up. Well, I mean, of course I was. Why would I stop talking about tea? That sounds crazy. Alright, we've made some decent progress down here. I don't think we're going to need these at this point, but there's a possibility that we might at some stage. I think when we return, it's going to be time for me to actually start moving some of these devices down there. Let's have a quick check of how much weight of iron we've built up, though, because that's going to directly turn into more drills. I wouldn't mind having an extra 2. Wouldn't mind actually having an extra. If we went more than 2, I'd want to keep them in pairs. So basically, it's having 4 of them, having 6 of them, 8 of them, so on and so forth. We'll see where it goes. Right, let's have a look. What's the weight of iron that we've got? Now, this is the weight of iron that is recently smelted, so it's 800. Grab the other iron bar that I've got. How much we got in total? I don't wish to alarm you, chat, but I could sell all the iron we've got, the cheapest of the ores, for 32,000 hydro coins. And or make a rather obnoxious amount of drills. We're not going to do that. This place isn't meant to be that profitable. We've got to have a reason to go somewhere else. How big of a sword would that make? I'm kind of tempted to find out. Sadly, I wouldn't be able to smelt it back down. So, I don't think we're going to find out. I could perhaps see how much gold we've got together. Let me pop this back in here. Pop. Grab you as well. How much gold have we got? Because I could make a quick necklace before we step away. Alright. We've got 25,000's worth of gold. 1,273 not kilos, because that would just be ridiculous. I do actually have the means to quickly smelt this up. And I've already got them in 2 massive ingots, so might as well. We won't go and sell it, but I will find out how much it would be. Right, at this stage, I'm fairly certain the emerald is going to be the most valuable. 2,809. But I do have an onyx in here, so... And it's a chonky onyx at that. Yeah, it's still not chonky enough, though. It gets to live another day. Where is my anvil? There we go. We're just going to do this to find out how big of a necklace this is going to make. And we can also check out the value of it as well. Good enough. And tonk. Yeah, it seems like there is a practical upper limit to how big things get, sadly. 33 grand, though. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Yo, Aavak and chat. I think I know how I got here. Nice base here. Thank you. It's the starter base. Oh, well, my starter base. We are about to expand our actual mining down into a sunken pit to get a better return on investment. But for now, we'll pop this necklace there. You know, right in front of the window so everyone passing by can know what I'm hiding in there. Also, I want to go and grab... Oh, I've got my helmet on my head. Take my helmet off for a second. Pop my helmet back where it's meant to be. Quickly have a sleep. So it's nice and daytime for you. Now we're going on a tea break for 5 to 7 to 10 minutes. While I'm away, you can watch the world gradually get brighter while also watching me become increasingly more rich. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I recommend you use this opportunity to get yourself a drink if you haven't recently gotten one. Thank you again to Italics for the raid. Thank you very much to Etal Chat for participating in the raid. Sadly, there weren't nearly as many robes laid out for you when you arrived. I will have a word with the Dapplings. Terrible hosts. That might be because I didn't let them out of the dungeon. But my dungeon is much better than Italics' dungeon. It's actually got, like, Wi-Fi and a PS5 for every Dappling in there. That's why they don't want to leave. Also, switches for them when they need to go to the toilet. Because, let's be honest, that's about 80% of my Switch use. If not a little bit more than that. Wow, that's why there's a PS5 source. Well, you know, I have to take care of my own first, you know. It's just reasonable, I feel. Why does the Switch smell funny? Well, I mean, that's your own Switch. I don't know why yours smells funny. I don't know what you do in your ensuite bathroom in the dungeon. I don't ask questions. I mean, granted, we can all hear the noises, but it wouldn't be polite to bring it up. Anyway, I will be back soon. Hopefully you've all had plenty of time to get yourselves some drinks. Or at least one. Now, I think we're going to try and... Well, we'll go and build up a couple of new... drills. That means we're going to have to take a trip to the Dwarven Mines. I think it's just iron we need for the basic drills. And those are the ones we're going to be making. But I will also bring along some extra money. On the way, we'll also swing by the jewelry stock exchange. See if I can get a decent price on our necklace. Then, with that, we will set up our new drills down here. We'll lay down the piping. We know it's going to work because we're one level above ground, bedrock level, so there shouldn't be any reason why it won't work. Also, how many ooh. Okay, before we go, I'm going to need to go and buy one more repair kit so that the automated repairer can keep everything running. Looks like I'm super late to this party, says Fire by Trial. Ah. You arrived just when you needed to. Now, as I said, I don't want to take too many of these, to go and buy too many drills, or rather craft too many drills. However, if we do, we're going to have to switch over to using the filters instead of having the repairers on the devices themselves. The moment we've got more than 5 devices needing repair, then the filters become the most cost-effective use of repair kits. Right now, since we're only running with 3 machines that need to be repaired by unfiltered water, it's more cost-effective to repair the 3 machines, so 3 sets of spanners being used at a steady rate, rather than repairing 5 different filters individually. But that can quickly change. So, Aavak, I drink cold brew, and I make tea mostly. Is that 50% right or all wrong? I think that... I mean, it depends who you talk to, really. Some might say that that's worse. Me? Nah. All joking aside, as long as you're happy. Now. Ah, crap. Knew I was going to do that. I only brought one of the ingots. I've changed my mind. The talk of cold brew is the cause for me forgetting to bring one of the ingots. You scallywag. If I recall, the machines take damage faster than the filters do. I've heard it is about double the rate, but not sure. The first filter will take damage very quickly. The reason for that is it's a machine that gets damaged by unfiltered water, and it is taking a whole pipe's worth of unfiltered water's worth of damage at a time. The second one, the first filter will drop the impurities in the water by 1/5. So the second filter in the chain takes a little bit less, and so on and so forth until the 5th filter, where it's taking only 1/5 the damage because there's only like 20% impurities in the water left. As for the machines, I know that the harvester gets degraded half as fast as the drills do. But I don't know how they all stack up. It looks like weapons are doing well on the stock market right now. Gold is doing quite well. 114%. Wow. Might have actually been better for me to just sell the gold bar. Let's hope that the jewelry market is as strong right now. It's been a long while since I sold anything, to be fair. It looks like it's positive. How positive? Let's find out. 105%. I'll take it. It's a very good necklace, so this will net us 35 grand. Dunk. So in total, we now have 45,000 ducats. Hydro ducats. Ran out of moo juice, so got lemon and ginger herbal tea. Hope that is acceptable. Of course. Moo juice. That is fantastic. I'm going to have to steal that. I'm going the wrong way. Shit. That being said, isn't the place that Italics is set up his mine somewhere around here? Is it this one? I think it is. Again, thank you ever so much for the raid. Raiders who are in chat at the moment, how did the switch over to Clanfolk go? I haven't had the opportunity to play that yet. But given how many people who are very into RimWorld seem to be all over it at the moment, I can only assume that it's a pretty actually, should I have sent my gold down there? I don't know. Pretty solid offering. I'm just going to carry this one down. Whoop. Dunk. Also whoop. Ah, Dwarven architecture. Truly we are in the hall of the Kings of Kings. Oh, I haven't told him what I wanted to make yet. I wanted to make this. That should have caused the iron to have... There we are, good. Smelted in. Now I need to go and grab the other iron bar, which I have sent all the way down here. Clan game looks cool. Oh, actually, I've gone the wrong way. Has some different mechanics, like the family tree starts to have overfishing tracking. Ah, okay. We could easily purchase this area at this point, but this feels really enclosed. Unless, well, no, it couldn't mean that. If it meant that we could mine down there, then maybe. Is it the depth in the world that the value of materials is calculated by, or is it the depth in that particular mine that it cares about? Have I seen the last Starship? It's the latest from Introversion Software. Oh, yeah. I have seen that, yeah. It has definitely got my attention. Let's grab my coinage. It's based on the depth in that, man. Okay, then there's probably no reason for me to grab this place. It looks like that little area over there looked tiny. Oh, apparently this mine gives us access to the deepest depths from the get-go. Okay, well, I mean, that's certainly something then. Alright, is there anything we really want to buy here? We could get some intake boosters to speed up our devices a bit. I'm not going to need another harvester. And I don't have the Cloutium to do anything else, but I'll take this. Don't let me forget my money, chat. There's a bloody long walk to get that back if I forget it. Oh, apparently this mine has very easy access to T2 dirt. Okay. Well, that's something going for it then. Right. Let's get you done, punk. Thank you very much. Collect my change. Go get another one. This takes us up to 4. Now, the question begs, how many should we go for? We're already now at the point where we've got 5 devices running. If I went to 6, we will definitely be making use of the filters. You know what? I think, yeah, we will go for 6. That should allow us to hopefully gather the Cloutium we're going to need to get the T2 drills. Reducing metal right next to the anvil does have some advantage. That is actually quite true, Demon Works. That's a very good point. And now we've got to make intake boosters. Now, from what I've been told, these are the devices that go into the little gaps on an intake valve for water. And there are 4 of said gaps, so we'll make 4 of these. Increases intake pipe pressure by 20%. Very nice indeed. Not 25% though, which is interesting. So the best you can get is 180% pressure. Well, that's assuming it's additive, not multiplicative. There's something incredibly satisfying about that thunk. Right, this is the last of it. Right, and with that, we are out. I'll leave our schematics down here. There's no reason not to. Also, let me go and grab my money. I remember, chat. Didn't need you. Oh, old Vamp there, though. Giving the reminder anyway. Thank you, old Vamp. It is much appreciated. You can actually buy quite a lot of stuff here, to be fair. Wow. I mean, obviously these are the real deal there, but... Huh. Forged iron dirt shredder. I don't think we need that. I don't believe that the game allows you to build gigantic dirt clumps yet. Could be wrong about that one, though. Chat, do you still need to be mindful of that? I suppose this whole structure is Aavak built. Sadly, no. You know how you can tell? Cobwebs everywhere, but no spiders. Missing the best bit. Only get up to size 4 dirt, which can be broken down. Right. Now. Oh man. Almost all went in the right place. Why is my truck moving? Truck? Huh? Truck? Truck? No. Huh? No, huh? Truck, bad. Am I in there? No, of course it isn't. You almost tricked me. Scallywag. Huh? Okay, well, some of these actually made it to where they needed to be. These. Huh? Oh, my lord. Stop. It felt like because it was moving... They're doing it again? No, good. Right, there we are. It felt like because it was moving, everything was going a bit awry. Alright, let's head home. That was a pretty profitable shopping trip, if I do say so myself. Shortcuts. Let's put the handbrake on. I mean, to be fair... some items have... oh, sorry. That's what you get when you drive and read. Don't text and drive, chat. Or you might try to climb a mountain in your car. Some items have weird physics and will still push the truck. Yeah, does seem to be the case. Alright then. Time to find out, first and foremost, how much iron have we still got? Still quite a lot. That is a lot of iron yet. Next, let's see how these intake boosters work. What's the readout? 78 pressure. Oh no! Chat, we lack the power cell. Let's find out how heavy this is. Okay, we're up to 307. That should last for a good long while. There we go. That's actually now 108 pressure. Nice. And we've only put one of these on so far. Up to 128. Deeply regret buying so much concrete. We're going to use quite a lot of it, but just having it out there all over the place right now, saddening. 148. Is it actually moving much faster? Yeah, it seems to be. Yeah, it definitely seems to be. I'm not sure if the machines are doing their job much faster, but... %168% pressure now. Well, 168 pressure, not percent, but... Oh, we are... There's the mallet, good. Let's go and get those bolted in. Done, done, and done. Right then. Now, in terms of the conveyor belts, I'm going to want a corner section here and a straight, a bunch of straight conveyor belts running in this direction. And down here, we're going to start wanting the vertical conveyors. Also got to get the piping down there, which is not going to be an easy task.
Huh?
Why do you not build? Game? Why is there okay, but here is not?
Huh?
Is it just the tools, really? They seemed quite far out of the way, but you might be right, yeah. this one. Is it possible that some of the dirt is not removed fully? It might be the case. Let me bring the other drills down here. Climbing over my concrete obstacle course. Of course, having to cheat after a little while. Go, that's the last of them. What we'll do is we'll quickly save and reload just in case. Could be all sorts of things causing it a bit of an issue. Ah. Right. Let's have a quick save and reload. It could be the roof. I would hope not, but... Also, let's have a quick sleep as well. Nope, it's daytime. Very well. Some areas are fine, but others not so. I don't understand why. Oh, is it possibly the... Oh, it... Wow. That wouldn't make that much sense, though, if it couldn't allow structures above it. It'd be the air pocket underneath, but I can build them in the air. That. So I don't think it would be that, but, you know, we will try. Actually, that's a good point. Can I build it down? I can. Oh, you might be right. But it's odd because... Oh, no, it isn't. Ah, I see. Okay. Huh? Yeah, you do appear to be correct. I think you might well be correct. I need to build up the dirt on those tiles. Alright. Or have something solid next to it, it seems. Yeah, it doesn't see the ground underneath it, basically. Okay. That is a bit of a pain in the bum, but what can you do? Alright, we're going to go for a quick drive to make some purchases. Mostly of conveyor belts and a couple more wall sections. I think I would like to get at least a few 2x2 concrete slabs. And additionally... Well, I shouldn't need any wood. So let's hope we don't. Any like flooring sections. Let's hope. I swear. I will stop eventually. I don't know why. I just can't not do that. I feel a little bit bad that I have not been gathering the fish as dutifully as I was previously, but building up a shack is surprisingly difficult. Much more difficult than building up an automated mining rig for some reason. Manic Bat, thank you very much for the Prime sub, though. That's super kind of you. Diolch yn fawr. Right, first things first. Let's go and buy the concrete. Huh? Let me in. Thank you.
Huh?
There we go. Now, we are going to want to purchase a couple of conveyors. Now, we know how deep down we've gone. It's only 4 tiles deep, so we should... Can we get that around that way? Not really. No, I'm going to have to line it up better. Not sure what nonsense job I just did there, but... Oh. Apparently no. I'm going to have to load it up manually. Fair enough. I can't get in there now. My lord, this thing surges forward. Right. We're going to want... This will take us up after the save. Come on. Game. Oh no, have you crashed? Oh, thank goodness. 1, 2, 3. We'll grab 4. Too bad, just a grand or so. And you. We're going to need at least 1 corner. Fairly certain it's going to be left turning. Yep. Odds are we're going to want 2 of them at least. We might want a right turn. In fact, if we do, we're going to need an extra left turn as well. Of course, we're going to want a bunch of straight sections. I'm not sure how many, but I know we're going to at least need 3, just because of the amount of drills we've got. So I'll buy a couple, just to be certain I've got enough. Helps when you've got a stupid amount of money. You can afford the potential waste on conveyor belts. Not that it would really be a waste, it would just mean I wouldn't have to buy as many later on. I am not going to buy the pipes down here. We'll buy those over in the shop right next to us. We don't need the dirt shredder. We pretty much got everything else we're going to need, I think. Oh, we're actually going to need 1 more splitter. Yeah, we are. Because we are now going to have to worry about splitting out Cloutium. Which means we also need another funnel and we need another automated smelter. I suppose we could upgrade the pipes to Cloutium, but again, I kind of feel that leaving it tier 1 suits the aesthetic of my first dig site. Are prices the same between all shops, or can you shop around? I think they're the same between all shops. The only difference is the stock market when you sell things, because depending on how recently that thing has been sold, or for how much, and a little bit of like a random wobble, some items will be in greater demand than others. Right, there we go. I think that is all we're going to need. So let's take our shortcut straight back. That bridge looks so rickety. Yeah. Right, job number 1. Let's clear up a spot to place this. And you go in, please. I need to rotate you. There we are. Mallet. Okay, nice. Job 1 done. Now, I would like very much indeed to see how we can elevate the conveyors. Now for that, we're going to need the pipes, because you can't place the conveyors down unless you've got the pipes underneath them. So we're going to need to move the money over into... Oh no. Please tell me I've got the money back. Fairly certain I did, but it's probably buried underneath all of these conveyors. Which now need physical space to exist. Greedy little bits. All of this is going to have to move forward a fair bit, and we're going to need to make a little bit more space for the Cloutium smelter and sorter. When you say you can shop around and regarding the stock market, does the stock market actually... can you buy things on the stock market? I thought that existed only to sell.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Oh, I was only thinking of selling Central French. Ah, okay. That's fair. Alright, let's go and buy some pipes. Now, first I'd like to get the elevated conveyors up. Though I suppose we could build from the top down, I suppose, so the corner pipe will be necessary.
Huh? Huh?
I'm going to say that most of these are actually going to be corner pipes. Because even going down is just going to require 2 corner pipes, I should imagine. I could be wrong about that, though. But let's just buy a bump of corner pipes. Maybe up to like 150. Then we'll go and start adding things in. Leave the money here. I am going to be back for more pipes. Thankfully, while you're pulling the car, it does seem to be very generous with physics. It doesn't completely forget about them, but it is a lot more forgiving in general. Just catch my fish. Sell them later. Right, let's add in the corner pipes. So the first, I would say, would probably be... Well, since I want the pipes to roughly align... We'll have that one with a corner section. It's a left conveyor.